Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing BOXYCHARM. This is my box. You know what? Forget the box. Story time. So, the reason why I'm in a mood right now is because I've already filmed this video and I have to film it again because I put it on my computer to edit it and it was real bad. Like, it was grainy. The effects on the camera settings were totally weird and I don't know why or how they got that way, but I finally think I figured it out. Hopefully this all looks okay and I'm like in focus and stuff. I don't know. It was just a bad look. So I'm filming this again. Okay, now I got that out of my system. Let's do the box. So the first product that I saw when I opened my box days ago was this makeup palette here. It's an eyeshadow palette. I'm sorry, it's got fingerprints on it now. Oh, I'm so sad. It's by IBY, IB? I don't actually know how to pronounce the brand. IBY, we're gonna go with that. And it says Trio eyeshadow palette and it's called Three's Company. And when you open it up, you can see that it is a neutral palette. So these two here are shimmery and this one is pretty matte looking. Comes with a little double-ended sponge applicator. I said this in the other version of my video, but I kind of feel like they should just not do this and trim this much off the packaging so that they're saving the money on production. You know what I mean? Because I just feel like nobody needs this. Nobody needs this in their life, okay? We've got a really beautiful highlight color here. It's really pretty and shimmery. And then next to it, we have this kind of bronze gold shade and they look really nice on the skin. And then the third one is that matte kind of crease shade and it's pretty too. It's like pretty neutral. I feel like it's pretty versatile. Here are my thoughts about this. So you guys know that I'm always complaining about palettes because usually they don't have a matte crease color or transition color along with the shimmers that kind of goes with them or at all. And this one does have that. So it has all the pieces to like a really nice, neutral, easy daytime look. And the formula feels really nice. It feels buttery, but it's kind of strange because it feels almost oily, which I know doesn't make sense, but it feels like, you know when you put on an eyeshadow and it blends away and then you're like, oh, where did it go? It feels like it's gonna be that kind of formula and I haven't used it yet so I can't tell, but even just swatching it, it kind of like disappears when you're swatching it. So it's not bad. I'll show you. You'll see in the swatches what I mean. You know, it's a good like on the go, really easy, neutral, everyday eye kind of thing. So that's really cool. I like the shade selection. I'm just not totally sure about the formula, but let me know what you guys think if you've used it already and if you have any thoughts on it because I'd be curious to hear what you think. Next up we have, and I threw the box away because I thought I was done filming this video. It came in like a little rectangular black box and it said Luxie on it. So this is, oh wait, I'm not done. I'm not done with this. Okay, so this is full size and I'm gonna read to you the details. So it says full size, retails for $19, which is not bad for an eyeshadow. It's just a little bit over $6 per shadow. So it's not bad. However, if you think about $6 per shadow, I think about Makeup Geek. I like this better, you know what I'm saying? Not bad though. I like that they're in a nice, convenient little compact palette. That's pretty good. It's got that going for it. So we've got so next we have this set of 3 brushes and they are a set of blending brushes. There's like kind of a wider one, there is a medium one and a smaller, more detailed blending brush, which I think is cool. I feel like you could use a smaller one for like your lower lash line to kind of like blend it out a little bit. I like this one for like the transition area and then something a little bit smaller for the deeper crease. I think this is ingenious. I love having a varied collection of blending brushes on hand. This is Luxie Beauty Eye Blender Brush Pack. That was a tongue twister and I nailed it. It's full size, duh, because it's, okay. $36 for these 3, not bad. $12 brush, not too bad. The next product in the box is this. It says Blow Dry Perfection and Heat Protectant Cream. It's by a brand called Brigeo, I don't know. It's some kind of situation. This is also full size. It's 4 ounces, I believe. Yes, 4 ounces. It says it's $24 retail. It's the blow dry finishing and heat protectant cream without parabens, sulfates, or phthalates. So there's that. Next up, we have this lip product, which reminds me a lot of the Laura Mercier lip products as far as packaging goes. It's got kind of the same shape, the same like color scheme going on, but this one is by Starlook and it is a matte lip paint and the shade is called Piquant. Piquant. I don't know. Okay, I don't know. Starlook's Ultra Matte Lip Balm Full Size, incredibly smooth, long wear velvety extra matte formula that provides full velvet lip coverage. I don't think that it's as full pigment as it thinks it is. I mean, it's not bad, honestly. It's a beautiful color. And what I do appreciate about the formula is that when you apply it, although it is not opaque 100%, it's maybe like 80%. Maybe 90, but it's even. So it's not as though it's patchy, it's even, it's just a little more sheer than opaque. So you can see it's a nice kind of pink mauve color, really, really pretty. Good for all seasons really, but I like it in like the cold, dark seasons. And I haven't used anything by Starlook as far as like their lip colors, so I'll be really interested to see how that wears. And then the last product in this month's box is this guy by Temptu. And if you don't know about the brand Temptu, they are an airbrush brand, so they sell like, what do you call it? Like consumer airbrush stuff. So they're not, as far as I know, at least my experience with them, they're not like professional airbrush products, they're like consumer airbrush products. Does that make sense? They used to sell them in Sephora, but this goes in the airbrush and then you can spray it on and it's like a bronzer. So I like though that they make it so that you can use it without an airbrush, but if you guys do have an airbrush, I want to kind of give you, hopefully you know this already if you have an airbrush, because some people have like, that's how they do their makeup. Some people do it on other people like I do for brides and stuff, but I want to kind of give a little bit of a tip on this. If you use an airbrush system and your products that you use are a line of water-based products, you cannot use this in your airbrush because this is a silicone-based product, and there are two different types of airbrush products generally. For the most part, they're silicone-based or they're water-based, and you have to pick one and stick with it because that's going to change the way that it coats your airbrush gun going through, and in a way that the other one then won't be able to move through smoothly. Does that make sense? So I use a water base typically, and so this would like kind of gunk it up going through. And the other thing is that because I use a water base, you have to use a specific cleaner that's designated for your type of makeup to go through your airbrush. So my cleaner is made for water-based makeup, so it wouldn't work to clean this out of my airbrush either, if that makes sense. So if you have an airbrush system and you're used to using silicone-based products, you can use this in your airbrush system. If not, don't, but you can also just use it straight out of the bottle here. It's really nice, actually. It's really even when you kind of blend it out. It looks like it's really nice. I was saying in my other version of this video that I would love to see this coming out of an airbrush because I feel like it's the kind of product that would look so beautiful and natural coming out of an airbrush. So that's not going to be able to happen right now, but it is something, like I said, that you can use straight out of the bottle, so that is cool too. And it says silicone-based formula, oil-free, non-comedogenic, and hypoallergenic, bronze and contour the complexion with this beautiful shimmer finish. Full size, $29.50. You get 1 ounce in here. And then it gives a hashtag boxy tip, which it does for all the products, but I haven't seen anybody's video that pointed this out, but I noticed kind of like a plot hole or a continuity flaw in their description. So it says that this is a bronze and contour product. And then it says, dab a few drops of the product with clean fingers or a synthetic bronzer brush and apply where the sun hits the face, cheekbones, forehead, bridge of the nose, and chin. The cheekbones right here is where the sun hits, and that's where you highlight, not bronze or contour. Same with the forehead, like here. You would contour like the outer part of your forehead, but if you're gonna highlight where the sun hits, like it said, you're gonna do more toward like the center. And then it says bridge of the nose and chin, which are all highlight places. So just ignore the boxy tip. Just ignore it. Just use it how you would use a bronzer and we'll all be fine. So that is it for this month's BOXYCHARM. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up down below. I also have an affiliate link with BOXYCHARM down in the description if you want to click and join BOXYCHARM and unbox with me every month. I would love it. It would be super fun. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.